back. What's up, everybody? Just taking a little drive. Gotta get them some things accomplished. So I'm picking up my friend Frank. We are going to be driving around, getting shit notarized, and maybe serving a few folks. Process. Funny. So yesterday I run downtown because I get an email that I have additional discovery on my case. Right? So I go down there and the discovery is nothing more than my CAD report, my NCIC report, and 2 phone calls. If I wanted to go to Alameda and Wadsworth, which direction would I go down Wadsworth? Yeah, do I make a right on Wad? This is Wad, right? This is Wad. Go that way, and that runs me into Alameda? You're awesome, thank you. So then the only thing that they had was these 2 phone calls, right? Apart from some miscellaneous paperwork. And in this phone call, well, in that paperwork, we find out that when I got arrested on June 2nd in front of Union Station for protesting the mayor and the mistreatment of the homeless by the Denver PD, there was all kinds of calls. They had called Denver Health, they had called security, they had called even the sheriff's department to be alerted to this. It was like a major to-do, right? Simply because I was protesting. One guy. Oh no, it's 2 guys. It's me and Monk I-83. But nonetheless, the 2 phone calls were actually of the female security guard, right? This is her last name, Slater. She's the female that's talking to me on the video of the first arrest. That was a long live stream that we were doing of the feed. So I was doing exactly what I was doing at the feed on the 16th Street Mall for hours prior to walking over to Union Station and doing the same thing, then getting arrested. So, I guess they figured that I have more rights on several blocks down the street than I did right there in that area. You know, the Constitution doesn't apply to that area. So then, this lying security guard says in the thing that I was threatening to shoot people, to kill people or whatever, and that I was threatening them personally, right? Like their lives. When have you guys ever seen me threaten anybody's life? I've never, ever in any one of my videos ever threatened anybody's life. I guess the closest thing they're saying to it is I said the first is the First Amendment of the Constitution, and right after the First Amendment comes the Second Amendment of the Constitution. You know, that's when shit gets fucking ugly. You know, and that's a fact. That's exactly how the Founding Fathers wrote the Constitution. It says, no, we get to free speak, you know, to speak freely. You know, and after that, you know, we also have firepower to tell you, no, you guys have no ruling over us. But that was back when America was being made free, right? That was back way before that freedom was slowly eroded away, you know, and absolutely, it's almost like non-existent today. So, you know, because I voiced my opinion politically, they want to consider that a threat of some sort. They're really reaching in all of our cases. These are blatant, trying to cover up their corruption charges, the attempt of cop charges. They're just trying to find a way to criminalize us for everything that's legal, as they have admitted over and over again. That everything that we do is absolutely legal and absolutely protected. But still, though even they say it out of their own mouths and they write it on paper, they'll still charge us for it and be okay with it. And you know, and shamelessly, really, it's an embarrassment. So now they're just going to have to give up every phone call that was made. Not just those two, but every phone call that was made because of that situation. Let's see what they have to say then. Because there were a lot of witnesses. They're trying to criminalize me because, you see, there was no threats made, ever. So since this lady's a lying bitch, right, they said, yes, we have a liar. Maybe this will stand up in court. There's no proof of that. I'm there non-violently. Come on, it's obvious. I'm having just a very matter-of-fact type talking, just like I'm talking to you guys right now. It's basically talking like that into a megaphone just to get the message out. And this is the same security guard who says in the statement that I said to her that what you need to do, you need to go do what bitches, what? Oh, you need to go do what a bitch does and get fucked. You need to go do what a bitch does and go get fucked. That's what she said that I told her on the statement. Though I'm being followed around by a camera. Like, these people are so stupid, right? So we have audio, video cameras going, and they still want to lie, even though they are recorded, you know, saying something else, right? You know, like, or not saying it at all, right? It's fucking crazy. It's just nuts. I even had some kind of fake reporter come up to me and ask me questions on why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I just very candidly tell him exactly how I felt and what I'm doing, why I was there, right? And the video is also, the video I think is like what? Like, it's damn near 3 hours long, if I'm not mistaken, because it's the entire feed. It's everything I was doing the entire day right there prior to that incident. So nothing really changed. I was just protesting like I was, using my megaphone. I was even worse on the 16th Street Mall than I was ever on the, you know, in front of Union Station. Goodwill store, but they're not about goodwill though, not at all. Ooh, I thought that was a person. It was a Great Dane inside the guy's car. I just need a human. good service, huh? Hello? Excuse me, which way is Alameda? Alameda? Uh-huh. Okay, cool, then I passed it. All right, thank you. All righty. Oh, well, look at there. We're driving through the parking lot of Planned Parenthood. The human being meat grinder. Selling body parts. And lying about it. Ooh, Veritas. Actually exposed them. Project Veritas, awesome journalism. These guys are the exposers of liars. And then they get sued, and then they're always victorious. Because the First Amendment's always over. Protecting them as journalists are awesome. You guys have never checked out Project Veritas? Veritas? You should go check them out. Pretty controversial. So yeah, even though Denver is admitting that everything we do is legal, they're still prosecuting us for all the things that are legal, even by their own standards and words. So I mean, if that isn't corruption, what is? Well, if that isn't corruption, if you're still taking that to trial and spending thousands of dollars of the taxpayer money and wasting taxpayers' time just to see if maybe you can get a win simply due to the ignorance of the people. And that's an extremely sad thing. Chewy's restaurant over here. Yo, I'm lost. I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta get on this damn navigation. I'll come on later.